Welcome to the Mss Francois Show, where, look, basically by now you should know what my show is about, right? It's a relationship-focused talk show with a comedic twist. I hope you're ready for a great show today. I have a guest comedian by the name of Kris Atkins. He was born in Houston, but now lives in New York. He has been featured in such comedy clubs as Caroline's and Gotham Comedy Club. Right now, he's working on his web series, voter registration campaign, entitled Vote Christ, which promotes political activism among millennials. Oh my God, I hate when people give me these long things that I have to keep going on and on about. But the point is, he's doing great. With such an amazing bio, feel free to look him up. I can't wait to hear how he does stand up. So, Kris Atkins, you better make us laugh.
Thank you for having me, Mss Francois. Thank you for having me on your comedy meets reality show. And I'm here with my reality. How y'all doing? Y'all all right? That's cool. Here's my reality. My reality is I'm 34 years old and I ain't grew since I was 12. And it's not a good thing when it comes to relationships because it's a whole lot of challenges when you just height because, you know, the stuff women want out of you, I just don't have it to give, Mss Francois. I don't mess with little young cute chicks because they always want you to buy stuff, and that's not what I don't have money. That's not why I'm not blessed with the money, ma'am. I can help you pick some stuff out. Come on, I'm gonna help you show you how to use Groupons and stuff. Let's sit you down, teach you something. You young, you need to learn something. That's just another thing young chicks want that I can't do. They like big men. Like I had this one chick, she told me, she's like, I like a bigger man because I like to feel secure. I say, quit hanging out in dangerous places. That don't make sense. I don't. Young chicks, they want you to fight. You wouldn't fight for me. I was like, nah, we pay taxes. Call the police. Let's do that because this is my good Saturday outfit. I don't have a whole lot of them. I don't want to be out here fighting in my good clothes. And what I look like fighting full-size grown men, it's a middle school body. That's a whole grown man. I know I ain't going to win that fight. It's stupid for me to get in there. That's not a good, healthy relationship with myself. I know how to believe in myself, but that's too much. That's too far. You just got to know where you're going. That's the thing about it. You got to be careful out here dating too, because the selection of women, like I like cougars, right? I like cougars, and I said that one day after a show, right? So I said I like cougars, and this old black lady stopped me. She say, you say you like cougars, you mean seasoned? I say, whoa, you look like high blood pressure. This lady looked like she had a lot of coats of seasoning on her. This lady was well seasoned. But I like them though. I like older ladies, I do. I like older ladies because it ain't the responsibility like with a younger chick, you know, they want you to provide. With an older lady, they already got it. They need a helpmate. That's what that is. This is a helpmate's body. They need chores done around the house. You need stuff help. Like you don't need me to build anything. You just need me to maintain stuff, and I'm all here for it. That's what I can do. They call you and tell you say stuff like have the meat out the refrigerator, and I'm good enough to know to have it out the refrigerator and unthawed. I have it, you know, fully defrosted and seasoned. That's how I do. I'm good with this. You gotta watch yourself though, man. I date. What got my attention was this one cougar I was talking to, right? And she disrespected me in a way I have never been disrespected. This lady told me she didn't have game, y'all. She said, this is what she told me. She say, my son grew out of some pants you might can fit. Here it is. I had just moved to New York and it was getting cold outside. I didn't have real good pants. I had to think about it. Do I need the pants? These are the pants here. The lady it fit too. These my size. Yeah, it fit. Get a good look. She got it fit. It cut everything. This lady was not. How did she know that my waist size? It was beautiful, y'all. I was all into it. She was like, I got some sweaters and stuff he left at the house too, some jackets and stuff if you want to come check it out. So I was like, cool, let's go see it. She was lying, y'all. This lady was lying. When I got to the house, she tell me, she say, hold on, before I give you the stuff, can you go in there and talk to my son for me? He been giving me problems. I'm thinking to myself, you want me to talk to the dude whose stuff I'm growing into? Is that? I don't know about this. Might not be a good one. He a senior. Like, he got a senior body. This is a 7th grade body. You're not supposed to be talking to high schoolers. That's not. So I go in the room. I say, all right, I'm gonna go in. I creep in the room. I say, hey man, what's going on? I'm your mama friend, Mr. Kris. He say, get out. I say, he don't feel like being bothered right now. Let him have his time. You know what this lady told me? She said, you need to be a man. I say, where's his daddy? I just met y'all. Why would you expect me get into this fight? I don't even know y'all like that. This is Francois. That's a French name. And this is what I want you to do, because I know this West Indian up here. I'm in New York. Do me a favor. Anybody here that's West Indian, take a message back to your people for me. Stop asking me what you want when I call you for service. Like, I'm tired of calling the jerk chicken place. I stay in Brooklyn, and when I call there, I say, what you want? I want service. That's. I don't want you to have an attitude when I'm calling trying to give you my money for something that you have. That's the first thing. Can we start off there? Second thing is this. I don't know who taught y'all this in the West Indies, but you're not supposed to keep cutting chicken so many times. It got joints that you cut by. It's got a breast, a thigh, a leg, and you ain't got to keep cutting it, because a lot of times West Indians would just keep cutting the chicken, and they be to cut up the chicken so much you got jerk chicken nuggets. You're not supposed to spit and eat jerk chicken. That's not how it's supposed to go. I like living in New York, man. This is cool. I was a gentleman. A lot of chivalry when I first got here, y'all. I was real chivalrous, like, because I'm from the South. You know, they teach us manners and everything. And what did it for me is the train, right? This what got me. I'm on the platform one day, and I used to let people go ahead because they ladies. Go ahead, you're lady. Go ahead. But I had learned during traffic time, you got to go and get on the train. So I'm standing there on 14th Street, and it's a lot of people. It's traffic. And the train pull up. It was a dude on the window like this. So I told the lady behind me, I say, man, we not going to make this train. We're going to take the next one. When the doors opened up, this lady picked me up, put me on the train. I said, ma'am, I just told you I don't want to ride. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all time. I'm Kris Atkins. Thank you for having me on the show, Mss Francois.
Thank you so much, Kris Atkins, for starting our show off just right. Today's segment is called okay, I never said I was a singer, but it's called I'm Every Woman. And today I have with me Miss Appolonia Cruz. She is an amazing drag queen. I just like to call her a queen. She has been doing this since 1991. She is still going strong. She has been labeled the Queen of the Bronx for all her community work she has done in the Bronx with the LGBT community. She has hosted many, many events all over New York, such as Pride Festival, the Bronx Borough President, Mr. Ruben Diaz events, and even the Allied Awards for over the last 6 years, and so much more. Anyway, we're going to go straight into the segment, I'm Every Woman. Thank you, Appolonia Cruz.
Thank you for having me here. I'm so happy.
Yeah, it's Miss Francois. You should be happy. So, I just like to get into my questions because I don't like to waste time. So, you've been doing drag for over 28 years?
Yes.
So, how old are you, like in your...
I'll be 56.
56? Whoa. Girl. So one of the reasons I titled today's show I'm Every Woman is because I've been looking at you and some of the things that you do. And honestly, you do it better than some women out there. No wonder some of them can't even find a man because they could learn a few things from you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
So first thing I just wanted to make sure so people understand, what exactly is a drag queen?
Oh, well, I am a drag entertainer.
Okay.
A man that dresses up as a woman. I could go very feminine or very crazy.
Okay. So what do you tend to do? More feminine or more crazy?
Both.
Both? You just like enjoy yourself.
Yes.
And when you say you entertain, what exactly are you entertaining us with?
With comedy, with anything.
Oh, wow. Versatile. So I had this question also because even when I'm reading up on it to make sure that I understand and viewers understand. From the LGBT community, right?
Yes.
GQ community. Which exactly which one of those, as they say, that they're labeled or whatever, tend to more be or do drag? Is it the L, the B, the G, the T?
Actually, I know people from, lesbians, gays, bisexual, transgender, queer questioning, that they're actors. They'll dress up in characters. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you're messing it up for us women. You know how hard it is to be dressing up, putting on makeup, trying to attract a man every week. I come on this show to attract a man and nobody calling me. So Appolonia, you ruin it for me. And it takes me long to even put on all the clothes and the outfit, brush my teeth. I tend to bathe these days. But with you, how long does it take you to even transform or to get into, the Appolonia Cruz?
Well, this look, I only did it in half an hour.
I like how they took the time to applaud because even though you're lying, but it's awesome. So typically, how long? Because I've seen you taking some time to get dressed.
No, it'll take me like I could do a half an hour makeup job, but I could 2 hours.
So 2 hours.
Yes.
That's with. So take me on the short journey of you getting ready to transform.
Well, me, I'm the type of entertainer that I don't like keeping people waiting, so I get dressed hours earlier. So I like to be relaxed on my own zone. And just
I didn't ask for the boring part. I asked for the part. So you have to put on stockings. You have a butt part. You have so tell me. So what are you putting on?
Then I have to wear 5 pieces of duct tape. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to beep that out. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So you have to duct tape. Where you got to duct tape? Oh, here. Where we duct taping?
Honey, I have to duct tape down south.
Oh, down south. Interesting.
Yes.
So I'm sure everybody wants to know. At least I want to know. Does it hurt when you have to duct tape down south?
No, because you have to, you use paper towels and then duct tape on top of it, so it's pretty easy.
Okay, what size shoes you wear, Appolonia?
Depending what country it's coming from.
So
Size 12.
Size 12. Today you have on what size?
Size 13.
Size 13. And now you're duct taping.
Yes.
So people are thinking if you're wearing size 12 or size 13, you're duct taping a size 12 or a size 13 and you're fine. That doesn't hurt at all.
It doesn't hurt at all.
Okay, good to know. So men, you feel free to duct tape, okay? Appolonia said it doesn't hurt. Is it even expensive to keep up this look?
Yes.
And for like jobs, when you get in job as a queen, I'm just gonna say queen, are you able to like pay your bills and still?
Oh, it works for me because I'm not only an entertainer, I produce events as well. So I'll get hired to produce other people's events. So that pays good.
Oh, so it pays good. So you.
Well, it pays good for me. I can't speak for the rest.
So you could afford to duct tape all the time.
Yes.
Okay.
And I could teach you how to duct tape too.
We're trying to say Appolonia. So, let me see. How did you even come up with the name Appolonia Cruz?
Well, Appolonia Cruz came from one of my best friends, Haitian Dominican descent. His name was Apollon. And then I took the name from him. I used to call him Appolonia all the time.
Okay, and like with a name, like how Beyonce have like Sasha Fierce,
yes.
like because you have like an alter ego, do you find that it easier to be Appolonia and be more confident in yourself when you're speaking to people, or does it matter at all when you transform back to the regular boring you?
Well, I think that once I'm transformed, I have more power.
Nice. So this is one thing ladies could learn. So sometimes we need to just be someone else or have our alter ego to be more confident.
Yes.
Because sometimes women are shy when they're approaching a man and we keep saying hi and he not answering. And then I call him and then he not. So I need to have like my alter ego to be all confident, right?
Like I could never go to a business meeting dressed as a man. I can't. Because they won't take me seriously. But if I go with my drag persona, they'll be like
they're listening and they're paying attention.
and they'll sign that check.
Oh, nice. If someone wanted to do drag or they were considering it, what would you say to them or what advice would you give that person?
Well, they could go to YouTube and they could check out the makeup tutorials, or they could follow me and they'll learn from me too.
Oh, interesting. You give lessons and stuff
Yes,
like
I do.
that?
I give private lessons too.
Oh,
To straight men cross dressers.
Okay. So, wanted to know, since you've been doing this so long, do you have any plans of retiring anytime soon?
No, I still got it in me to continue.
So, how long you think you're gonna be doing this for? Do you have like a set date in your mind, or until you just fall on and drop
As long
dead?
as long as I don't see any wrinkles on my face, I'm good.
I mean, we got makeup that could fix
Exactly.
anything.
You know.
Oh,
No,
so
I think I'm gonna do it for like maybe 15 more years. I could always do behind the scenes when I don't
Right.
look good for camera.
okay, so normally we would have a break here, but I don't know what they're waiting on. So as always, oh, now she want to throw up the sign telling me to go to break. She disrespectful. But in any case, feel free to come on back for more Appolonia Cruz showing women how to be a better woman. You all not doing a good job. That's why you don't got no man. Come on back.
Feels funny.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. And as soon as I start to make my breakfast, Hamilton is right there. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. I mean, look at this little face. How would you not love him?
Really? You're now joining us. Shame on you. This is Mss Francois. You should have been here from the beginning. Anyway, I'm here with Miss Appolonia Cruz because she is every woman. You woman messing up, okay? So Appolonia girl, I want to get straight back into the question.
Yes.
Some women might be offended or have an issue with you, you know, because people could try to say like you doing drag, you all tend to be extra flamboyant or more feminine than typical woman.
Yes.
So is there any truth to that? Why are you all doing this to us?
If the women feel uncomfortable, they should start dressing up like women.
So basically, I see you as a woman 2.0. You know, and that's why I'm like, women should be taking notes from you, and that's
Yes.
why you're on today's show, because I
Thank
think
you.
you're glamorous and
Thank you, ma'am.
fabulous. So with that said, who you think, because I didn't even know it have women that actually do drag as women.
Yes.
So who do you think do it better? Do men do drag better or women do drag better?
I think the men do it better. I think so. They do it better. But I do know females that are good entertainers, that do characters, that do male and females. But I think that the guys, we really take it more seriously, I think.
Oh, okay.
And I do with a lot of entertainers.
Oh, and beside drag, you're very talented. I see here you sew.
Yes.
You even sew some of your own outfits.
I've been designing clothes since I was 6 years old,
6.
by hand. And when I was 40, a friend of mine gave me a sewing machine.
And that was it. You were sewing.
Sewing machine.
These days, these women can't even hem a dress. Hemming is something you use a needle and thread with people because they don't even know what that
They
is.
can't even boil an egg.
Some fighting words. You know what? When you leaving, you should leave out the back door this time, okay?
Oh, I'll just take off my makeup. They won't recognize me.
So, because some people, so you sew, you do makeup,
Yes.
and you do hair.
Yes.
You sure you're not? You sure you tucking or you sure? Because I think you're a woman right now. You're
Thank
even
you.
better than, because these days, these independent women, they, as far as they're concerned, they don't need to do all of these things. They're not domesticated. They find that's what's for back in the day. What do you say to that?
Stop wearing sweatshirts and jeans. And just dress more feminine. Just, add some color to your life. I've seen girls that are always wearing gray sweatpants. And I'm like, come on already. Okay. That's why them men look at me all the time. They always look at me.
Competition. So, one thing, let me see what I wanted. Oh. So, beside, you say you like to entertain people and you
Yes.
host shows. Tell me something you have hosted.
Well, I hosted the biggest marriage equality march in our country before the law passed in 2011.
Wow.
So that was an epic moment in my life as an entertainer, event producer. That was one of the biggest.
That is amazing.
Yes, and the law passed.
And I know recently when Halloween and stuff.
Yes.
What did you do for Halloween?
I dressed up as the Bride of Frankenstein.
The-
That's one of my trademark Halloween costumes that everybody loves. Normally, I don't repeat them every year.
Yeah.
But every year, when I get hired, I wear it somewhere else. So, people love it.
Okay, so do you have anything upcoming that we should know about that we hope to see you in, or where can we see you?
Well, they could check out my Facebook page, Appolonia Cruz, APPOLLO.
You can't even spell your own name, Appolonia?
I'm looking at this greatness in front of me. I'm like,
Great comeback, great comeback.
thank you.
So they could check you out on Facebook,
And
they could check you out on
Instagram,
Instagram,
yes.
and they could find out all there is to know about Appolonia. So tell us something about yourself that we don't know.
I'm humble. I'm one of the most humble people you ever meet in this business. I have a heart, but I also have nails and teeth.
Okay, one thing I do like about you, again, is your personality, because you have such an awesome personality, and you make people, I've worked with you in the past, and you make people feel so, at home and welcome and so forth and so on. But since it's a relationship show, I'm going to get in your business a little.
Let's go.
Are you in a relationship?
No, if I tell you how long I've been single, you're not going to believe me.
How long?
30 years.
That just means she's been hoeing around. That ain't mean nothing.
I just been taking care of people's husbands.
Oh!
Send them home. I don't need the headaches.
So 30 years you've been single. So why do you think that is?
Well, I tried dating when I lived in South Beach, Miami. Then I moved back to New York in 2000. I tried dating twice, and I said no. But I'm not giving up.
Okay.
Because we have a mutual friend.
Oh,
I'm not gonna mention her name.
Right.
But she found somebody. So I think that if she found somebody, I could find somebody too.
Oh, what? That friend of ours I'm hating on right now. Okay.
And I'm so happy for her. Congratulations, friend.
No, I'm not happy for her. But I understand. Because those females, when they finally find a man or whatever the case might be, they forget about them friends. So,
Well, they never forget about their drag queen friends, though.
Because you all provide good advice, and it's nice to get it. Because I have many friends who all whatever, but one of the things the women do find it comfortable to be around a queen like you, because they feel like we could tell you everything.
And they could get naked in front of us.
Right.
We look.
That's what we love, because God knows I've tried getting naked in front of some other people and they try to touch or whatever, but I feel very comfortable with you. So again, it's been awesome talking to you.
Same here.
I definitely hope we're going to do some other things.
Yes, I want to have you at my Bronx Pride Festival and Health Fair 2020 next summer, so I definitely want you to be on stage with us.
You know what always amazes me? They clap when they want to clap. The things they're supposed to be clapping for, they're not clapping for. But we have some additional time. So let's chat up some girl things. So what do you think, beside women, the way they dress, because they're always gray, ugly sweatshirts or whatever the case might be? Like, you talk to a lot of women all the time. They tell you all your business. What seems to be the issue? Why women can't find a man in this day and age?
Because according to what I've been told, a lot of ladies that I know are going through their personal issues. So when they meet a man, they tell him all their problems to these guys, and they don't want to hear that. Like, not right then and there. They just met them, So yeah, you have to throw it in little by little, not at the beginning.
So
nobody wants to hear that.
So we women tend to just talk about like the exes and all the past relationships, and that kind of turns off some of the men. Yeah,
because they think it's that time of the month every day. Always nagging.
Oh. You see how the crowd get also, because there are women in the audience like, darn it, that's exactly what I be doing, because he needs to know. I want him to know about all of this right now. He needs to know what he's getting into. Yeah, the woman crazy.
But you know something? I'm proud to say and honored to say that my best supporters are straight females.
Wow.
Yes,
I
I'm
mean,
very,
I can see
very
why,
honest.
because, again, you're so relatable.
Yes.
So most of the issues are women talk about all their past relationship or whatever the case might be and stress the new man out.
They could do that, but not as soon as you meet the guy. Give him a week. Give him a week to breathe.
Right. And have some fun,
Yes.
And don't wear all the gray sweatshirts and the gray.
Wear nice colors, reds, pinks. Look like a woman.
Oh, See, that's when everyone gets really quiet in the audience. Like, I've been looking like a
Put
woman.
some lip gloss.
Yeah,
or
something. So, and how do you feel about women who try to do everything? They're just doing everything. They say sometimes let the guy lead. These
Yes.
days, we women tend not to let a man lead whatsoever.
Because they want to be in control so they won't get their feelings hurt. They want to run the show.
Right.
But I think that ladies these days, yes, the ladies now have more power, but if they've been single for a long time and they meet a new guy, give him a little rope and then you just pull it later. Works for me.
But you know what? The audience, they're hearing your advice, right?
I hope they take it.
Exactly. That's the problem. Because there's the same ones that are going to go home, put on their sweatshirt, the gray ones,
Yes.
right? They're going to call a man on the phone, talk about the ex or whatever the case might be, and then they're going to meet him the next day and looking all this. These women, they say they want the advice. We give them the advice and they don't take it.
They just need to stop nagging and just enjoy life. We all have problems. But, after like a long time having the same issues,
Time to,
start something
yeah, they
new.
need to take a breath and start
Yeah,
fresh.
yeah.
That's why we ain't got no man, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
No, the reason I'm single because I don't take no BS. That's the problem. And the type of guys that I like, some of them are players, so they try with me. Then I go,
You ain't having it.
exactly.
Okay, but you just be having some fun.
Yes.
Yes. Well, with that said, Miss Appolonia Cruz, Queen of the Bronx, thank you so much for coming and blessing my show with your presence.
Thank you so much for having me here. I'm so
I mean, yeah, everyone should be glad that I have them on my show.
yes. Wait till I have her on my show. I'll get her back.
So with that, I just want to say a special thank you to our guest comedian, Kris Atkins and Miss Appolonia Cruz. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow on all social media platforms. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Again, my name is Mss Francois. That's MSS. Multi-talented and super sexy. And if you can't spell Francois, just Google it, because then you can't spell, and then you shouldn't be watching my show. As always, well, I have different slogans. So, as always, I always say exactly what you're thinking. So until next time, remember, laughter makes everything easier.